Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Nikki here, and today I have a little project that I am working on that I would love to share with you. A few days ago, I had never even heard what a flow journal was, but thanks to Cara Brandon Creations, I was watching some YouTube videos that were posted a few days ago because I'm a bit behind, and in her Facebook group, they have organised a flow journal swap. And I decided, of course, I had to participate, even though I actually didn't know what a flow journal was. But I do now. And the idea of a flow journal, in case you have never heard of one before, is to create a journal full of goodness to send to someone, but you don't finish anything and you don't adhere anything. You basically put all the loose pieces together so that your recipient can do creating with it. So I have done all my prep work. Otherwise, I think this video would go for about 3 hours, and that's ridiculous. But I will show you what I've done. Pardon me. Now, first things first, you need a cover to send, for a journal has to have a cover. And I could have just used a piece of scrapbooking paper or something, but I decided to quickly make one. I used a manila folder, a standard manila folder, this coloured stuff, or I think some people call them file folders. And I just did some collaging of pretty bits of paper on the front cover, and inside I popped a large music sheet, which I trimmed down, and then some pretty florals for my little flaps, which are pockets, but they're flaps at the moment because I'm not allowed to stick them down, but that's okay. So we have a cover, and I've made it quite a generous size so that I can fit lots of goodies in it. Then the idea is inside it, you have to have, I think the rules were a minimum of 15 pages, at a maximum of 28. I think I've got about 20 here. Now I have already prepped all these, and I will show you how I'm going to put them together. Keeping in mind, I live in Australia and I have elected to swap with someone in Australia because the mail system getting stuff overseas is still horrendous. So what's happening in March is that we will be making things from the goodies we received in the February swap. So of course, if I send it overseas, honestly, it may be the end of March, April, whenever, by the time someone receives it. And in Australia, we are heading into autumn. So what I've done, I've picked a lot of rich tones and tried to sort of think of things you might enjoy using in autumn, even rolling into winter. So I've sort of gone for that sort of colour scheme, because you're not meant to give your journal a theme as such. But I did sort of choose things that in more muted or rich tones, just so they sort of have a little bit of an autumn feel. So I will start. This will be my centre sheet. Again, I have tucked this over to make a pocket, but again, not allowed to seal it down. So that's my centre. I have a coffee dyed piece of, this was a very ugly, lacy sort of placemat, which I cut some circles out of and coffee dyed it, but it looks quite cool now that it's coffee dyed. The next page is from a May Gibbs very old diary. If you are Australian, you will know all about May Gibbs. She created these gorgeous gum nut babies, so I've included a page for that. Again, very Australian. Just a pretty piece of A4 paper. I got a lot of papers at a clearance one day. They were used, designed to make invitations with, but I thought that was a really pretty piece, and it's got a lovely pearlized interior. So that's my next page. Then I have a dictionary page which was pulled out of the center so that it can go in whole. I like my pages to sit the right way. I don't like too many pages where everything's sideways. Of course, one must have a bag, and then I can use that as a tuck spot. I picked this is out of a pattern paper magazine or book that I got given a couple of years ago as a present, and I thought that looked rather autumnal, so we're popping that in. Loved these rich colours. This is a piece of scrapbooking paper that I had left over. It's got a gorgeous floral inside. Oh, hang on, does the writing go that way? It does, so we better make sure we put that the right way in. I have a piece of coffee dyed paper that I made, and it's also got some lovely gold shimmer on it. I thought that looked really rich and lush. Pretty pale pink. Again, this has a pearlized finish, so it's beautiful paper to use. Then I've got this little one. I loved the colours in that, so I thought, well, we better throw that one in. This is some gift wrap that came in a magazine. I liked the colours, especially autumn/winter. So I've actually taken the whole, it was sort of an A4 size. I've put the whole sheet of wrap in there and just folded it over so that it would fit. I have a piece of dressmaker's pattern. I've cut a whole piece off and just folded it up until I got it small enough so that it would fit in the journal. This is a cutout from a magazine, beautiful floral, again, definitely autumnal tones, but I really loved that, so I thought we'll pop that in. Of course, we need to have a lovely giant music sheet, throwing that in. A doily. I love these square ones. They're a little bit different, obviously, than the round ones. They're very fun to work with. This is a piece from the Australian bicentennial book that I have, and very pretty image there. I thought we could throw that in. Then another piece, again, beautiful pearlized paper. Love the pattern. Some of them I folded in, some of them I folded out, just to give it some variety. Another magazine clipping, I just quite liked the images on that. I thought that could be fun to use. I have a piece from I think this is a floral arranging book, but I loved the colours. Again, not spring and summery, heading in the other direction. I thought they'd be fabulous to cut out and use. A piece of fabric. This is a really pretty, it's cream with a light cream sort of pattern on it. So we've folded that in half. Some pretty pink stripes with a little bit of maroon on it, brown. I thought that looked very appropriate. And finally, this is simply a piece of cardstock, again with the lovely rich jewel tones, which I thought were gorgeous. And I sort of wanted that as the outer piece, just for a little bit more protection for everything that's inside. And then this does stick out, but guess what? I don't care. I was going to trim everything down, and I went, no, it doesn't matter if everything isn't a perfect fit, because more than likely we'll be using bits of this, not turning this into a complete journal. Now, of course, I'm not allowed to sew or anything like that, so I think the easiest way to batch all this together is to use some sari silk. So I went through my stash and I found what I thought was probably the most suitable sort of colours to go with this cover, and I'm very simply going to tie that up. See, this is really, what a great way to make a journal. You don't have to do much. You just have to put all the pretty things together. So there we go. So the base of our journal is done. Now, of course, you don't just send a journal, you've got to send pretty bits inside. So I have a full collection of goodies in front of me that you can't see yet, but we will work with them and we will pop them into this journal without actually gluing or stapling or anything like that. Now, the first thing is I actually did put a little pocket on this cover. I found this little scrap while I was looking for scraps to do this, and I thought I've got a perfect little journal card That can go into that little tuck spot there. Then inside, now what I thought I might do though, I've got a bit of washi tape here, and I just don't want everything to fall out the minute they open it. Let me see if I can get this started. Washi tape and I can be arch enemies, honestly. And this one looks as though it's going to be, oh no, look, there we go. I thought what I might do is a little bit of washi tape, which is easy to peel off without creating any damage, will just help to hold that pocket down. And I have a few goodies here. I have this pretty postcard, which I thought being so large would be ideal in the front pocket. What else have we got here? Oh, this is another cute postcard. I loved the colours in this, and we often do get rain in autumn, so I'll pop that one in. I've got a coffee dyed index card. That can go in that pocket too. And then we might top it off. This is out of a Daphne's diary. Loved that and the colours. So there we go. That's our front pocket done. Now, I think we should clip something to this cover because it's a little bit boring, so to speak. What shall we use? I might pop this in. This is 2 little fabric squares. Again, loved the colours. And there's like a little country shack and a tractor, which is very sort of farmy, but I thought they were cute and I love the colours. So we might just pop those in. Are they going to fit in this bag? Yes, they are. Just got to be a little bit patient. And we're going to, come on, you can go in there. You can do this. I want to keep them flat. And I thought this, oh, look at that. There we go. No, just got to get, there we go. Now we have it flat. And I don't mind even if they stick out just a little bit. So you get a hint of what's inside. And we're just going to pop that on because I think these colours go beautifully together. And I just have a huge selection of clips and things that we can use to pop. Oh, actually, no. We're going to keep that one like that. So there we go. So very simple. If we paper clip things in, then whoever gets this can, of course, easily access all the goodies. I won't put something on every page because I don't know if I have enough for that yet. So we might do a little bit of flipping through. Now, what I did have, I thought I could, of course, Nikki doesn't do anything without adding sequins. So I thought what I could do with a bulb pin, we'll see if we can make this work. You're going to be a naughty bulb pin. No, there we go. If I can just, might try and pin this right up on the edge here. So if we can just get it to go through. Oh, probably should have pierced this first, I think. Hang on. That might have been a good idea. Let's just try that again. Oh, this is such... Okay, all right, I will do this later to save time, but I'm actually going to bulb pin this little packet of sequins in there, but I think I will pierce a hole through before we break everything, and I think that will be a nice little highlight for there. Then, okay, what have we got here? Let's see. Let's go for something. No, we might. Okay, I have another little bag of goodies here. This is a collection of mini doilies. I thought they're always handy for layering, so let's pop them in their own little baggie to keep them safe. And we'll just pop that on here. Actually, what we might do, what if we might just tuck that over there, and if we, well, how about this cute clip? This has got a pretty little dangle on it. Oh, that's cute. I like that. So there we go. That's that one down there. That's the little packet of doilies. That's fine. Now, what else have we got here? I think we might add, okay, here is a selection of journal cards. I've got some large ones and a few smaller ones. Again, gone with that sort of the earthy tones for a lot of this, including one that I even made, but I just thought the colours were perfect. And I have a coffee dyed envelope for those. So we're going to pop those in. And then I think we might just pop that in there. And then I kept a few little bits and pieces just as a little bit of decoration. I thought that might look cute instead of just all these plain envelopes, but I didn't want to decorate them because that sort of went against, actually, what if I move this over to this side? That might be a little bit easier because we're not supposed to decorate anything, but I thought if I just use these, there we go. And there's a cute little clip to hold it in place. I think we'll let that page go. I won't, these are very delicate, so I sort of don't want to go clipping things to that. Now, no, again, very delicate. We can come back though. This is nice and solid. So how about, what shall I pick now? All right, I have this lovely envelope and I've put in a collection of tags of all different sizes. They're all sort of relatively plain other than this one, but you can put plain things on top of it. And that way, of course, they're ready to be embellished. So why don't we put all of those in this fabulous envelope, gently tuck down the ribbons, and then we can just tie that one up. If I can just lift it up. Yes, there we go. I think that looks really cool. Now, what we might do though, again, we might use the top, I think. I think that would work better. What have we got here? I think again, because this is quite a heavy. Oh, how about we use this cute little heart? I like that one. There we go. So a little heart for up the top there. Now, I've got this. This is very blank and boring. I've got a few stamps that I've put into a tiny little vellum envelope. I don't think that needs any further decoration. We'll just pop that here. And I've got these gorgeous, tiny, weeny little clips, which are great for little things, except honestly, these can be really hard to open. And I don't want to go and damage the paper. Actually, all right, we've got it like that. Oh, did I? Yes, I got the envelope. Oh, we might just leave it like that, actually. That's quite cute. And then you can flip it open and have a look. That's that done. Now, all right, might leave. Yes, okay, let's go to this one again. I want to try the things where I'm doing attaching. I want to leave that for the, the more sturdy pieces. Now, I have this is a cutlery sleeve that I got when we were out, but this one had not been used. It's perfect condition, so it makes a great pocket. And I've just got a few things here. They're a bit longer. Wasn't quite sure how to include them safely, but I thought, whoa, hang on a minute. How's that for perfect? So they can go in there. And then this, again, is lovely and stable, so we can pop that on. And then let's see, what shall I... Oh, that's quite pretty. We might put this journaling card on top for a bit of layering. There we go. That's that done. Okay, now we need to tuck something in the pocket. Okay, how about this? Just a little envelope, and I've popped some of the Tim Holtz people inside, but I don't want to seal it in, obviously. I think we might just pop that straight in there. That can be a nice little surprise for that page. Now, let's see. No, I think we'll let that one go for now. Let's start with this center one. Oh, I think I might have to make this a bit tighter though, but I'll do that off screen later. Let's put the tiniest bit of washi down just to hold this pocket closed. Oh, I don't want everything to fall out when it first gets unwrapped. So I think washi's a great way of doing that. Now, I wanted to include some serviettes, but of course, these are way too big. So I thought, well, that's okay. We're going to just gently fold them up and we're going to pop them in these center pockets. I mean, once you decoupage them, it doesn't matter if it has a fold line on it. That's no problem at all. Again, gone for the warmer, richer tones for these. And look, I've got a couple of little other goodies here. What if we popped one in there for fun and maybe that one in there? Okay, that looks good. Okay, now let's see. I don't want to play with that. This one here, let's do something that's not too heavy. I've stamped on vellum and created some cutouts. I love using these for layering. So we've created a few different ones. I've got flowers and leaves and things like that. I think we'll pop those straight in there. And then we might use this cute, hang on, before it comes undone though. This cute clip that has this pretty little flower dangling off it. There we go. That's that one done. And another card under that just to make it look a little bit more exciting. Right, very flimsy. Yeah, don't think I want to oh, what? Let me think. No, we'll let that one go. Okay, now again, this is lovely and sturdy. What shall we put here? Oh, look, I've got a couple of other postcards here. What if we layer these up? If we go 1, 2, even 3, I think they sort of go quite well together. How about we do that? Then I've got this pretty clip that I made with a butterfly on it. There we go. Okay, yes, don't want to muck with that one. Now okay, see this looks a bit boring. So what I've got here, I've cut out some, what do you call them? Mental blank moment here. You know, these tabby things that sit out the side, those things. Cut a few of those. Let's pop them in this cute little bag. We'll tuck that over, and then I've got this little bit of these two pretty little flowers here. I was thinking maybe we could do something like that. I wonder if a normal, okay, let me think. What's the best way to attach this? I want that on the other side, ideally, I think. I wonder if I could get a bulb pin through all of that. Maybe I can try that, because it doesn't matter if there's a little hole in the paper. Oh, look, this worked. There we go. I think that's the best way to deal with that. That can just hang over the side. That'll be fine. Okay, now what have we got next? Okay, I've got another little, actually I might put these on here. This is just a selection of pretty die cuts with some with rose gold foiling, couple of little cute house stickers and things like that. Again, these are a little bit softer and pastelier, but I thought they were very pretty. And I've got a little coffee dyed envelope. So let's get all of I think these should fit. They seem to fit sitting on top. Yep, there we go. I like that. We might just tuck that on the side there and use this large rose gold clip, and then on the other side we can just tuck that in. I think that's a good match. Right, have to leave all the delicate things alone. Let's see, what have we got here? I think I need a few more goodies. I think I might have to come up with another couple of things. I feel this side's a little bit blank. Yeah, that's okay, we can do that. Now I have a couple of journal cards here that we can pop on with one of these little mini clips. Let's just get that on. Oh, these are a pain, these things, honestly. They're so cute, but by gosh, they can be hard to open. All right, so I've just realised I don't have quite enough goodies. I need to get another couple of things, and I'm going to do that off camera too before I tear everything. So I'm definitely a little bit short. I need another couple of things, but that's okay. Needless to say, I have plenty in my stash. And the one thing that I do have left here is these gorgeous papers. This was actually a notepad type thing that I got. And I absolutely love the colours. Some of them have sparkly bits on it. And so I had fully intended for those to go into this back pocket. I love them there. And again, we're going to put a little bit of washi down to seal it, just so they don't fall out. And this is such pretty washi, it can easily be reused. There we go. Done. So there we are. Okay, you know what? Okay, so slight change of plans. I decided to go and grab a few extra things to pop in here. So I just stopped the video and thought I would start again. At the same time, I did do my little, I put the hole in and tucked my sequins in there. And then I added a couple of washi strips. Loved the colours in those, thought they matched beautifully. Did I add? No, I didn't add anything else there, so I've added those in. Then I've got another little envelope here, and inside I've got some eyelash trim that's in blues and browns. So I thought we'll just pop that in there, and I've attached it down below there, but that way you get a peek when you open it. I've also put 3 little fabric samples. I've pinned those down onto the fabric there, and I think now I will call it quits. So there we go. Flow journal. Honestly, it's a great way to share goodies with friends. It gives them things to play with, but you don't have to do all the hard work of the actual creating. So there we go. If you want to participate, if you pop really quickly into Cara Brandon's Facebook group, I'll pop the details down below. But of course, if you're watching this post-February, it will be too late. But if you have a crafty friend, this is a really great way to send them something really pretty. Have a look at that. Oh, I love it. All that goodness. So that will be going in the post as soon as I have my swap partner. I don't even know who that is yet. But look, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this. Gave you maybe an idea of something you could do for a crafty friend of yours. And until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.